questioning yourself, questioning God. Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. The reason for the existence of that person, of you and me. Okay, so purpose is a very, very vital aspect of life because it determines whether you live a meaningful life or not. Because how will you come to this world and you just be like, oh, I don't know what I'm here for? Like everyone here, each and every one of you here in this world, as long as you're in this world, you are here for a reason. Fulfilling one's purpose in life isn't an easy journey. It doesn't just happen. You have to work for it. You can't just sit down and be like, oh well, they always talk about purpose this, purpose that. It will just happen to me. It won't just happen to you. You have to do the work. You have to put in the effort. There are lots of times, countless times, things will feel like nothing is working out. You just feel like giving up. Like you'll be like, why am I even on this earth? Sometimes some people think about suicide. Some people just feel like this is not for me. But let me tell you, it is for you. This life is for you. It's just that things are happening, should I say, on their own accord. Well, things will happen on their own accord. You have to be patient. I know it's not easy, even for me too. Anytime I hear about patience, it used to make me angry. But you have to calm down. You have to be patient because greatness in life doesn't just happen. It takes a gradual step. People who are cutting corners, people who are not patient and want quick money, quick fame, all these things, do you know it doesn't last? The person can have it, they will have it, but it will never last. Never. To be able to achieve it in life, to be able to achieve greatness, to stand out from the crowd, focus is that thing that sets you apart from anybody else. Focus, that one word, focus. You have to be focused. When you want something, you have to sit down and be like, okay, visualize it. This is what I want. When you want to be somewhere, you have to visualize, okay, I'm going to be here. I'm going to be this. I'm going to be that. You have to think about it. Plans is what is important. You have to plan your life. It's not easy, but as time goes on, and that has to do with, knowing yourself. You have to know yourself. Use this time to know yourself, to plan your life. Visualize yourself living that life, then you will do it. You will get there. Because your future self, the place you want to be at, your future, like you're already there. You're already there, but your future self wants you to do the work. Because if you see yourself already there, if you have a glimpse of how your future is going to be like, how glorious your future is going to be like, then you wouldn't want to work. You just feel laid back and be like, oh well, I've already seen my future. I'm gonna make it. I'm a great person. I'm rich. That's not how life works. You have to work for it. The thing is, most people don't know that every single one, each individual has a purpose on earth. Maybe just because they see good things happening to their friends and maybe things are not working out for them, they'll feel like, oh well, that my friend has a purpose, that my friend's destiny is glorious, and me, I don't have anything, I'm just useless. You are not useless. God's time is different for everyone. Everyone's blessing is different. So don't compare yourself to others because your time is coming. I know patience is annoying. That word is actually annoying. I can't testify because sometimes when I want something good to happen to me and I hear people say patience this, patience that, it's just too annoying. Like, I beg, you don't understand what I'm saying. You don't understand what I'm going through and you're talking about patience. But see, just calm down, seriously. That patience is really a virtue. When you're patient, good things will happen. It's just a matter of time. I don't know when it will happen, but it will definitely happen because God said it will happen and it will happen. The sad truth is, not everyone actually fulfills their purpose on earth. Just think of it this way. Okay, a manufacturer produces a product or products that will be beneficial to humanity. So these products can be beneficial in either making life easy, giving pleasure, and making people happy. If these products don't serve their purpose to humanity, they will either be rendered useless or won't even manufactured in the first place. Because what's the need of producing something when it won't even be used? So you are that product. Yes, you are that product. God is the manufacturer. He brought you into this world for a reason. He brought you for a purpose. So don't sit down and think, oh, I don't have a reason to be on earth. You do. You definitely do. It depends on you, how you handle it, how you bring it to manifest. Have you ever sat down to think, oh, why am I still alive? Like, why? Because nothing is even working out for me. That is God for you. It's keeping you for a reason. It's keeping you for His purpose. So, for you even being alive, for Him waking you up every day, every single day, just shows that He's not done with you yet. So, don't worry. Everything will play out naturally how it's supposed to be. So, hang in there. The only hindrance to your glorious destiny is you and only you. I said this because yes, you're the owner of your life. God created you, yes, but you are the owner of your life. You're the one who controls what goes into your life, who enters your life. You know all these things. So that's why I said that. And this world, the world we're in, is full of lots of glitz and glamour. And most of the things in the world self are fake. People are dying to get all these things. Even me too, I see something, I'm like, oh, this is pretty, this is nice. But that doesn't mean you get distracted. That doesn't mean you see this thing and you just be like, oh well, nothing seems to be happening anytime soon. You're just giving into temptation. This clear. Why I spoke about that hindrance to your destiny is you and only you, because yes, like I said, it's you. But then again, some people blame their misfortunes, the unpleasant things happening in their life, on the devil and their enemies. Yes, I get the devil also has a part to play. That's why he's our enemy. Yes. But the devil works in stupid ways. He brings temptations. That's why most of the things I said on earth are fake. They are beautiful, they are glittery, but that phrase that says not all that glitters is gold is true. It's not all the things that glitter that is gold. Because the devil used to, the way he used to decorate his things, they will look so beautiful. It will tempt you. You'll be like, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. And our flesh is weak. Our flesh is very, very weak. That's why we need to strengthen our spirit, man. We have to be strong in the spirit. It's not easy for everyone because we're humans, we have flesh, but by God's grace we'll be able to overcome. Let me give an illustration. Think of focus in this context. Two athletes on a race track. I'll give them athlete A and athlete B. Both athletes are running with a goal in mind. Both of them have the same goal. And that goal is to reach the finish line first, because you can't have two winners, you have to have one winner. So both athletes have in mind to reach the finish line first. But along the way, athlete A spots a pretty butterfly and it's so distracted. It's like, oh wow, this butterfly is so pretty, it has pretty wings, this, that, that's the glitz and glamour. So the athlete A is so interested in this butterfly and gets distracted on what he was doing. He eventually leaves his lane, follows the butterfly, and in his mind it's like, oh, this butterfly is so pretty, I want to have this butterfly. And that's how athlete A leaves his lane to chase the butterfly. On the other hand, athlete B is still on his lane, running. He's focused, he's determined, he knows where he wants to go, he knows where he's going. He sees himself, he has visualized his win. And at the end of the day, athlete B wins the competition. When athlete A hears about the win of athlete B, he feels so bad. It's like he realizes how foolish he acted, and he wishes, time could rewind itself so that he can go back and continue his race and maybe win. And do you know what? Let me point out something. That butterfly was chasing and proposed in his mind, in his heart, that he must have it. Like, I'm talking about the butterfly now. He might eventually not get the butterfly. That's just it. He just saw it and he wants it. He wants it. That's also selfishness, because he would have won. But because of his selfishness, because of his foolishness, he left his lane and followed something that does not even concern him. I'm pretty sure you understand my illustration. Everyone on earth, each individual, myself included, is an athlete. We all have our lanes. This life is a racetrack. Anything you do for yourself and probably your family too. But your family too will do for themselves. If you've wasted time, you still have a shot at success before it's too late. Because once the time is up, there is no going back. Time can never rewind itself for anybody. The same 24 hours I have, or all these successful people have, that's the same 24 hours you have. Use it wisely. Discovering your purpose on earth is a gradual process. It doesn't just happen. It takes time. That's why good things in life takes time. Although I'm still on my self-love journey and also self-growth journey, I can still remember the time I started out, discovering my purpose. It started out in church. I was constantly hearing about discovering your purpose, this, that. I'll not lie. It was becoming, and it was annoying at first. I'm like, why are they even talking about purpose? Why are they talking about this purpose stuff? What's my business with purpose? I did not really have an in-depth understanding of purpose. But as time went on, I constantly kept on hearing about it, and I actually got interested. I'm actually here for this world. I'm actually here in this world for a purpose. So I got interested. I feel like it's just God constantly bringing up, God constantly bringing up about this purpose stuff, discovering your purpose. I was so excited that, I want to find my purpose. I want to discover my purpose. So I started praying to God, because that's what they said is the main thing to discover your purpose. And it's true though, it is. I started talking to God. I started praying to Him. Then once in a while, having awkward, random conversations with Him. I'll be like, God, please, this week, I want to discover my purpose. Just show me my purpose. I'm tired. Really, I was talking like that. You have to be authentic when you're talking to God. There's prayer, and then, prayer is actually talking to God and hearing from Him. And you hear from Him through people. God can speak to you through people. Also His word, the Bible. So I was so frustrated, I beg, this purpose stuff is not for me. I'm not doing it again. It was so annoying. But as time went on, I don't know how it happened, but one day I just sat down and I realized, I discovered that I love making people happy. Although maybe I'll not be the main cause of their happiness, but I love talking positively to ignite that spark, maybe a lost spark in them, so that they can discover, yes, this is what I want to do. I can do anything that I put my mind into, and through God. Now, let me make this clear. If you want to make it in life, if you want to do anything at all on earth, it has to start with your heart, with you. Because you have to love yourself. No, really, you have to love yourself. Because if you don't love yourself, you will not visualize where you want to be, that person you want to be, what you want to have, and all these stuff. You have to first start by loving yourself before anyone can even love you, before anything good can actually happen. Because if you don't love yourself, that's insecurity. You can't be insecure and expect to make it in life. Because making it in life, you have to be, should I say, exposed. Not like exposed, but you have to have this confidence, to be able to speak to people, to meet with people, to accept good opportunities and all. Because if you're just if you're shy, or I know I'm still working on myself. I'm not at my peak. I'm not at my peak. But what I'm trying to say, at least have a little bit of confidence. Just love yourself. Loving yourself just means accepting who you are. You have to accept who you are. Because like I said, you are here for a purpose. So have that. Remember, discovering yourself, discovering your purpose in life takes time, effort. Just calm down, relax. You are not the only one in this. We're all in this together, so don't worry. To make it in life, it requires a lot of hard work. Yes, hard work. But I feel like the main things, you need focus. You need to be determined, and you need to be resilient. Okay, so that's all for today, y'all. See you next time.